There's an island in Mexico covered in 1,000 rotting dolls. They're all looking at the water, waiting. In 1951, a man named Don Julian Santana moved to a small island in Xochimilco, completely alone. No electricity, just him and the canals. One morning, he found a young girl floating in the water, dead, drowned. He pulled her body out, called authorities. They took her away. Don Julian tried to forget. The next morning, he found something floating in the same spot. A doll, wearing a dress, eyes open, staring up at him. Don Julian hung it on a tree. For the girl, he said, so she's not alone. The next week, another doll appeared. Then another. Don Julian started collecting them, hanging them everywhere. Trees, fences, walls. He said the girl's spirit spoke to him. She wants more friends. For 50 years, Don Julian hung dolls. Thousands of them. Locals thought he'd gone insane. But Don Julian insisted. They protect me. If I stop, she'll take me. Tourists started visiting, called it Island of the Dolls. They took photos, left offerings, and every tourist reported the same thing. The doll's eyes followed them. And at night, if you listened, you could hear children whispering. In 2001, Don Julian's nephew came to visit, found him floating in the canal, drowned, in the exact same spot where the girl died 50 years earlier. After his death, researchers tried to find records of the drowned girl. No missing person report, no death certificate, no family. The girl never existed. But the dolls, they're still there, and they're changing. Tourists who visit now report something disturbing. The dolls closest to the water, their heads have turned. All of them, facing the canal, like they're watching something, waiting for it to surface. And if you visit at night, you'll see one doll, hanging lowest, closest to the water. It's always wet, dripping, even on dry days. Locals won't go near the island anymore. They say Don Julian is still there. Hanging dolls, one for every person who gets too close to the water. And if you look at recent photos, there's always one new doll, hanging lower than the rest. Still dripping, still fresh. The girl is still collecting, and the island is running out of trees.